Hi everyone and welcome to One Six Figure Focus, and in this video we're going to take a look at the Hot Toys Dead Strange. Let's get started. So this is the Dead Strange 6 scale figure by Hot Toys based on the likeness of the character Zombie Strange or Dead Strange from the movie Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. It's a pre-order product. It's $385 and it's due to release sometime between, I think it's Q3 and Q4 of next year, so sometime between July and December of 2023. Let's take a look at everything that this guy comes with. Okay, just to be a bit biased here because I really did not like the movie. I would put it in the MCU dud pile. I'd rate it 2 out of 5, but look, that is just my opinion. If you love the movie, you know, more power to you. It'd be boring world for you all the same. But I did not like this movie at all. I really didn't like, in particular, this this character of Dead Strange or Zombie Strange when he, you know, spoiler alert, when he comes back to life and all that kind of stuff. Well, not really comes back to life. He was basically, I think they call it dream walking, and controlled a alternative version of himself from a different multiverse that had died earlier on in the movie. So, with all that being said, this looks stunning. Like, this is scary, it's horrific. I'm a big Walking Dead fan, and I think the makeup and the sculpt on this actually looks better than the makeup did in the movie, because I really didn't think it looked well in the movie. I think the kind of makeup artists and the sculpting done in The Walking Dead looks so much better, whereas I don't know what they were thinking really. I mean, maybe that's just Sam Raimi's style. I don't really like Sam Raimi either, or his versions of Spider-Man, but look, I'm getting sidetracked anyway. We'll just take a look at everything that this guy comes with, because it does look pretty good. So obviously he's got a big wingspan here. It's kind of like, they look like crow's wings. I think it's like a torn up, rotten kind of a cloak. You have all these kind of, obviously the extra set of arms that Hot Toys have never done. If you've ever seen Infinity War, Doctor Strange, that set of arms that are on him, if you've ever seen pictures of him with this set of arms like he would have used in the movie, they're not actually Hot Toys. They're a third party piece that clips onto the back. So Hot Toys have never really done it, so at least they've done it now. So you can see all these different arms, these kind of, I think they're like skeletons and different kind of, I think they're basically skeleton arms and rotting corpse arms and stuff like that, charming stuff like that. So it doesn't really come with much. I know there's a lot going on here, but he comes with obviously the base to swap out hands, but I don't think he needs to come with much either, because you're getting the kind of the cloak or the cape that looks like the crow's wings. You're getting the kind of set of arms that attach onto him and come out of him, just like in that scene. Like, the head sculpt looks amazing. It's really creepy. I wouldn't feel comfortable with this in my room or my house, to be honest. And I had the torn chest, and for some reason they're showing the boots. Also, I've noticed that there's a serious lack of hands here. I'm noticing that a lot now. There's kind of scrimping on the hands for some reason. Like, you should have like a fisted left and a fisted right hand. You should have an open left and an open right. If the character holds guns, you should have like mirror images, the trigger finger on you know, the left and the right hands. But it's like, I noticed with the DX19 Batman, he has a trigger finger, but it only really fits into the grapple gun. It doesn't fit properly into the EMP gun. You can't get the finger into the trigger. It's very strange. And I'm pretty sure in the movie he holds all those things in his right hand. I'll have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure he is right-handed. But you don't get the opposite trigger finger for the left hand. I thought that was really strange, and they need to cut that out. Come on, it's a hand, it's tiny, it's not going to cost them that much. Like, producing something like this and then not producing the hand, it's just cutting corners in a wrong way for something that was really not take them that much effort. This piece does look stunning, so let's take some, like, look at that. If you're a horror fan, if you're a zombie fan, if you were going down that line of collecting all the Marvel zombies, for example, the Mysterio Iron Man illusion from Spider-Man Far From Home, or this one here, obviously, if they released that zombified Captain America, or they've released a Deadpool as well. So if they do release all them, and like even like Wanda together, like, it would just make a really creepy, dark, kind of a horror display. The detail on this is second to none. It's Hot Toys at the finest. The only thing I don't like it, well, okay, I'm not going to get it anyway because I didn't like the movie, but I can still appreciate the art that goes into this and the skill that goes into the sculpt and the tailoring and the, I'm not sure, weathering. It's more like rotting. You know, it's not like a battle damaged look really. It's more like the rotting, because the whole thing is he's a corpse and he was possessed and brought back to life by Strange. But this is going to pop on the shelf. Like you would, if you walked in and you saw a collection, like this is a centerpiece, I think, for a lot of people. It will look, well, look creepy, but it will still look good. So yeah, you can see all the detail here in that. It definitely looks like crow's wings. If you can see that as well in this, I'm not sure is that what it's supposed to look like, but it does look like kind of crow's wings, and crows are kind of associated with kind of horror. It's more of a raven than in it, but if you can kind of see these looking like kind of feathered crow's wings, let me know in the comment section down below. You've got the skulls embedded in the tattered cape or wings. Very long wingspan as well. I'd say something like the Golden Armor Wonder Woman. Several different skeleton and rotting corpse hands attached onto the bottom. These demons, they're not only the skulls embedded there, but these demons seem to be creeping out from behind them as well. Head sculpt is all kind of rotten and torn up, same as the chest cavity. And then you've got his kind of the suit he was wearing underneath, but obviously it's kind of been dirtied up a bit and wetted up. Stunning looking piece. The base there, it kind of takes me out of it a bit. They should have just gone the extra mile, even if they had like a bunch of rocks and stones for where the final battle takes place, like the side of a cliff or something like that. Would have been a lot better. Just go the extra mile and give us the extra hands and give us a decent diorama just to box this off. I don't think it needs to come much more after that. I can't remember what kind of effects he was using, or was he using effects even. Like look at this, there's any amount, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's only on this side, not even including the skulls here or the stuff on the other side. So yeah, head sculpt looks good, torso cavity looks good. And when I say good, it looks creepy, it looks horrific, it looks disgusting, but that's good because the attention to detail that these sculptors and painters and the people who design the outfits, the skill level they have, I'll always be amazed by. Yeah, like this looks creepy. It will look good on the shelf. It's gonna pop on the shelf. And even I didn't notice that the holes, they're not straight holes. It's just like, it's not as if there's just simple holes. It's like bits of fabric or kind of like webbing or net, as if it hasn't fully separated and there's still threads, or it even looks like web. It looks disgusting looking. But yeah, look, this is a piece that I know Anthony from 6 Scale Mafia was anticipating this, and I actually said it to Ben from Attention Seeking Geek. After I saw the movie, we were messaging back and forth on Instagram, and I was saying like I didn't like it, and he didn't like it either. This is Ben now. Anthony actually loved it, I think. But I both predicted. Well, I predicted that they're going to make a Doctor Strange and a Scarlet Witch. Well, that was a given, and obviously they were released. And then another version of Strange. I said this, and then I thought maybe they'd do a Wong. I do think they're going to do a Wong from this. He's in 6 movies now, and he got a lot of screen time in this movie in particular as well, and he was kind of involved in a lot more action than he would have in the past. So like, I think a Wong is due, and possibly an America Chavez. They're my 5 calls. Now if I'm wrong on that, I'm wrong on that, but like, it's fun to speculate, and that's all it is. I have no source, I'm just completely speculating. But look, in conclusion, I didn't like the movie. I do like the character Doctor Strange, but I really did not like this movie. And I do like Benedict Cumberbatch, but because I didn't like the movie, I'm not picking this up. It's also $385. It's I know inflation's a thing, and I get that, and the word inflation is getting thrown around left, right and centre, and I know inflation's a real thing, but inflation isn't something that just happened in the last year or two. It's been going on for like decades, since currency really began. So I think like what is actually happening is, yeah, there's inflation happening, and say the cost of materials is going up, the cost of transport and fuel, everything's going up. So Hot Toys are factoring that in, but I think they're trying to recuperate losses that they may have made in 2020 and 2021, and they're just going an extra 10-20% or something onto these just to increase their profit, and trying to play catch up, because I'm sure they lost money like most companies did. But yeah, not fair on the consumer. Yeah, I'm not going to pick this up. Even if it was cheaper, I still wouldn't pick it up. But yeah, it's not for me, but it's not because I don't appreciate the art that goes into it. I think it looks very well. I think a lot of people are going to be very happy with this. Like, look at that. That is creepy. A lot of people complaining about the hair though. I honestly only watched the movie once. I usually go see movies multiple times if I like them, but I know that this guy had like a hipster top knot or something like that. But yeah, maybe his like, I don't know, bobbin or whatever he was wearing fell off when he was buried, highly likely, and then his hair fell down to the side. It says I thought it was still tied up anyway. Look, let me know in the comment section down below. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's the end of the video. If you want to support the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Let me know if this is for you or not. Did you like the movie or not? Are you picking this one up or not? Do you think it's overpriced or not? You can also follow me on Instagram and follow me on Twitter. That's pretty much it. See you in the next one. Good luck.